everyone, this is Bernie from Stampin'Up. This week I am playing with the Cradled with Love stamp set. It is a free celebration stamp set. It's a level 1 stamp set, which means that you just need to purchase a minimum order of $110 New Zealand. So let's get creating with the brand new and super adorable Cradled with Love stamp set. Let's go to my desk. Well, welcome to my desk, and for this week I am featuring all things baby. I don't know about you, but there seem to be a couple of things happening in my world. One, a lot of my friends are celebrating their wedding anniversaries this week. Suppose being summer in the southern hemisphere, that's a great time to have a wedding. But two, we have a lot of babies. My friends are having grandchildren this week. The church I belong to, there have been a lot of mummies that are giving birth or giving birth very shortly. So baby cards are going to be what I'm going to need in abundance this year. So I was super pleased to see the Cradled in Love. Let's just get there quickly. It is a free celebration gift on page 7 of your Stampin'Up celebration catalog, and it is very cute. Look at it. It's very cute. So I'm going to be making a fun card with that, and if you watched my live this previous Tuesday past, you would see I created another fun card using this free celebration stamp set. So I'm going to do a very simple card. I'm going to be making this for a little boy. I thought I would just do something in boho blue, so just your standard card base. And then on your smaller mat, we are going to be stamping a little bit of a background. Now, let me just get a stamp clear block. I've just realized I didn't bring one out. All right. So I thought it would be adorable if we just put this little elephant on the background, and we will stamp this little elephant. I brought a massive block. I could have brought a smaller one. In boho blue. So let's get the boho blue out. We'll go matchy. All right, so we're just going to tap that up. I'm starting in the middle. Whoops, that wasn't a goal. I know why, because my table seam is there. So we're turning it over. Let's try again. So it's stamping. Oh my goodness, that's the second one. All right, press harder, Bernie. Okay. Whoop, there he goes again. All right, we just need to make sure that this little guy gets covered where I miss the spots with my paper. Okay, he's so cute. I do miss my African animals, seeing them in the wild. It's the one thing that I did when I went back to see my mum about 18 months ago. Cool. All right, I'm happy with that. I might just leave the boho blue open for now. And now I'm just going to bring in some designer series paper. I've used, I do believe this is a celebration one as well. Let me just grab it for you and find it. It is the, it's called Most Adorned. It's got like lots of golds and colors in it. So it makes, oh yeah, we're going to go over that Ellie that I cut its head off. So I'm just going to glue those together. And so it's a little bit of paper. So this is also a free celebration paper. So I'm going to put that at the angle. It's got a bit of a, you can't obviously feel it, but it's got a bit of a texture to it. And we're going to just bring that one in slightly at the angle there. Okay, it looks a bit skewed to me. Let's just move this if we can. Hopefully we can. Yes, the joys of Tombow glue. Just pop it more in the center. That's what I love about this Tombow glue or liquid adhesive glue, is if you have something like I've just had now where you want to move it, you can actually move it without there being an issue within reason. Okay, so now I'm going to do my stamping. So I've mounted my Cradle with Love on the back, and I'm going to be coloring in with Stampin'Up markers. So when you do that, you need to use Stays On, just because it's a going to be bringing in a water-based marker, and we don't want it to smudge or run. So ink it up quickly with Stays On, and make sure you pop your cover back on. And I don't really mind where I'm going to put this because I'm going to die cut this, but I do want to leave some room. Possibly we'll see what we're going to do. I haven't decided yet. Let's try that again. I didn't press that hard enough when I made this card. This is just something to bear in mind. When you use Stays On, you do need to ink it up properly, and you need to really run your thumb over it thoroughly. Okay, let's try a second time. That's better. Okay, so that's great. Now I am going to be using my Stampin'Up Bright markers. I'm going to color in the Cradle in Petal Pink, and I'm going to do the blanket in Lost Lagoon. And I'm just coloring in the ends. This Petal Pink is crazy in the sense that it's meant to be pink, but it can also take on an orange hue. So you never know when you're using it. Well, I don't know. When I use it, it doesn't feel like a true pink to me. Okay. And we're turning it around. You can leave some white. I think it's always a great idea to leave some white. And I'm going to color these in. I can hear my door creaking. I didn't close it properly, and now it sounds like there's a ghost story happening in my room. Again, just apologies if the light isn't as great as what it usually is. My light died on me on Friday night, and I am in the process of ordering some new lights for my craft room so that my recordings are a bit brighter, but I do need to wait for them, unfortunately. So it's just a bit of a slightly darker until that arrives. All the things we need to create content for you to enjoy. Technology, lights, camera, action. Oh my goodness. It is fun though. I do enjoy it. All right. Cool. Little Cradle coming on beautifully there. And I'm coloring this in. I am using the bullet tip of my Petal Pink. Alright, and now I'm just going to use the artist's recommendations of lines for shadowing. I love the Stampin'Up artists that design our stamps. They let us know where we should be coloring these things in. So now I'm just going to go back with my pen and just put a little bit of emphasis on these darker ones. Okay, and I'm just going to come in and press harder where all these little lines are, just to create some shadow. Creaky door. Okay, I think I've got all of my colors there. Now I'm coming in with Lost Lagoon. Gosh, it's quite dark. Okay, we'll see how we go with this. I am going to create a bit of white because it's a bit darker than I thought it would be. Brand new pen as well. Little what would you call this? In Afrikaans, we would call this a spoegdoekie. In English, this would be a little spit rag. Maybe it's a little blankie. What would you call this? Drop that in the comments. What would you call this little blanket lying over the edge of this cradle? And I'm just going to flick some color in the cracks. Awesome. And I might just do a little bit of stippling in here so that it fills it but doesn't make it look too full. Stippling, that's quite in at the moment. Right, let's have a look. Oh, yep, I need to bring some petal pink in the back. It's always good just to step back from your design and see if you're missing anything. You can see a few bits there that I've missed. Hopefully I've got it all now. Okie dokie. So I'm going to die cut this. I decided I was going to die cut this because I just want something different. So let me just bring in my machine and let me just take you out. So I'm bringing in my big stamping cut and emboss machine. I've got plate 1, plate 2 and plate 3 at the bottom, and then my cradle. Okay, and now I'm going to use the deckled circle dies. I thought they would be good, so let's just figure out what size I need. Oh yeah, that's perfect. I'm just going to get a tab so that I can put that on, and I might, cool, and just going to pop my top over it and run it through. Sorry if it shakes. Okay. Oh, I like. That's pretty. That's pretty. Okay, I wonder. Oh, look, I was just thinking I'll lose a little bit of those hearts. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, so I am going to pop a sentiment over there, and I'm just wondering what sentiment I should put on. Welcome little one actually is what I had in mind. So let me bring my memento ink, which I thought I had here somewhere right in front of me. So I'm going to stay with the black, and I'm just using welcome little one over the Ellie. Okay, cool, so cute. You could of course also put that welcome little one on a separate banner tag. So I'm just adding dimensionals now onto this. Just want to check this lighting again. Oh, it just keeps changing on my blinking phone. Every time I put it up, it just, I don't know, it just is doing its own thing. So I need to get those lights ordered ASAP. I think as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to put that order in for the lights. All right, positioning this here in the center, and then that is going to come on the center as well. So it's a very quick card. This is a very good card for beginners. If you're starting out in the world of stamping, this would be a good one for you. And if you don't have stays on, it's not the end of the world. It's ideal, but it's not the end of the world if you don't have it. Okay, let's pop that in. Good. good. There we go. Welcome, little one. And if you wondered how I got the color combination, I used my color coach to give me, I had already decided on boho blue. I knew that petal pink was going to work well with it, but I wasn't sure what other color, and so the color coach recommended the Lost Lagoon, and they do work together. Probably in hindsight would have chosen a pattern there that have showed a bit more, maybe even a Lost Lagoon to bring in the Lost Lagoon. But hey, I'm pleased with that. I think it's a very cute card. It didn't take me a lot of time. And like I said, it's very suitable for beginners. So Cradled in Love, a gorgeous free gift with purchase, with a minimum purchase of $110. I want to ask you all a favor. If you are watching this video, give my video a like, please. YouTube algorithms recognizes the more likes a video gets, and then it bumps it up for viewing. And if you like what I do, could you please consider subscribing, clicking the all button so you get all notifications, and sharing my video channel with your friends. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Well, that's me done for this week. So remember, until we meet again, to stamp, to eat, to sleep, and repeat. Bye.